Mental assessment. In this video, we will look at one of the simplest methods for analyzing your mental health, focusing on the steps that you can take to first understand why you think the things you do and gain some clarity, as well as how to use a simple formula that will allow you to address and redirect your thoughts to a more healthy mind state. This is the first stage in achieving a level of clarity and to really assess your mind and look at the places where you need to improve. Now, simple self-awareness entails understanding who you are at your core, including your values, beliefs, as well as your behaviors and tendencies. Being aware of yourself is a crucial first step towards understanding who you are as a person. One method of analyzing yourself includes your beliefs, attitudes, behaviors, and reactions is to develop self-awareness. You must take inventory of your mind so you can harvest the right things that are good for you and provide the right outcomes for you. You are what you think, as you've probably heard time and time again, which couldn't be further from the truth. We are, for the most part, what we think. So if you're having trouble with your mental health, then this video is for you. This method will put you in the driving seat to begin to break the cycle of negativity in your life. Right. Now grab a piece of paper or your phone and embrace the following practices. Step 1. I want you to ask yourself, what do you think about? Can you name the subjects? If so, let's list them. For example, my list would be: number 1, music; number 2, family; number 3, money; number 4, the future; number 5, failure; and number 6, success. These are the things that I constantly think about. It doesn't matter if there are 20 categories or topics. The most important thing is that you honestly write down where the energy of your mind is focused on daily. Step 2. Now, what proportion or volume do you think about each of these things? How much do you spend on each thought? Out of 100%, simply allocate the appropriate number to each thought. As I analyze this myself, I tend to spend, I would say, 15% on music, 20% of my mind's use goes on family, then the other 15% I would allocate to money, 15% for the future, and 15% for failure, and the remaining 20% on success. Step 3. The breakdown. We can now start to break down things and ask ourselves why, by looking further into each of the things we've listed down. For example, let's start to analyze one of my thoughts. Let's focus on failure. Let's begin to ask myself a series of questions. Why do I think about failure 15% of the time, and why? Why is this feeling present? What do I have an inability to meet an expectation? What is it? Have I failed in the past? Can I overcome this? Now, to answer this question, please feel free to dig deep and jot down your answer. Now, for me, for example, I grew up in a house where achieving high levels of education and respected careers were the benchmark for success. If I didn't attain this, you weren't considered a person, and you were treated with a lack of respect, which ate away at my self-worth, which I began to program my subconscious to think that if I didn't achieve the highest heights, I wouldn't be considered a person. Your self-worth can lead to a severe lack of confidence. Hence the reason why I spend at least 15% of the day focusing how can I avoid this. Once we've directed each thought, we can begin to understand which thoughts are causing us to slide into that negative zone, which can manifest into large hindrances for us in the future if we don't try and resolve it as soon as possible. So the key question in this process is, can I overcome this? If so, what do I do? Now I'm going to give you 3 things you can do to overcome this negative thought in your mind and reduce the percentages to focus on all things that are positive or things that are going to aid your future. For example, every time a thought of failure comes into my mind, I want you to combat this by creating 3 key affirmations that you can repeat to yourself to counter the thoughts of failure or any negative thoughts. For example, mine are: I can handle anything that comes my way. I am strong and powerful. I am capable of achieving my goals. Number 2, Every time a thought of failure comes into your mind, I want you to combat this by projecting your immediate goals. You can do this by simply jotting down in your sketchbook or your phone, or you can crop a picture to represent your destination and begin to write the following. This is where I'm going. I will undoubtedly attain this. If the feeling pursues, then close your eyes and visualize the goal. Number 3. Every time a thought of failure comes into your mind, I want you to combat this by creating a playlist towards overcoming fear. Listening to music is a reinforcement message of embracing beliefs within yourself, and overcoming a fear is highly recommended for anyone battling with fear. I strongly suggest the following tracks, although I'm pretty sure that there are others that you may find. Number 1, Hero by Mariah Carey. Number 2, Unstoppable by Sia. Number 3, I Can by Nas. And number 4, India Arie, I Am the Light. And finally, number 5, U2, Beautiful Day. Once again, I hope these practices have helped. Please be sure to like, comment and subscribe. My name is Richard Akins from the Music Club, signing out.